Talking about record high potential for today. 82 would actually match the record high for the date, which was set over 100 years ago. So we're talking about a very old record temperature for this afternoon. You'll notice that we're increasing some rain chances as we head into the evening hours. Scattered variety as we head towards sunset, and then diminishing as we go deeper. That as a cold front slips through the area. So we're actually going to see temperatures steadily fall as we head through the evening and overnight, and expect a very noticeable difference tomorrow from what we're going to see for today. And this is the disturbance, the area of low pressure that is going to be creating that. This is the water vapor loop, so you can see how we're kind of dealing with a little bit of some drier air right now, but this moisture stream right here is what's going to be delivering a few showers for us. And you can see where we've got that line right now stretching all the way down through the Mississippi Valley into the southern plains right now. That is going to be our cold front, and that is what is going to drive a few showers our general direction. Most of the heavier rainfall that occurred this morning stayed well off towards our east. We were thinking maybe we get 2 rounds of rain. Looks like we're only going to get the 1 as we look towards the evening hours. Starting to see a few cumulus clouds beginning to pop up here on the high-res satellite. Overall, mostly sunny skies expected for the remainder of the next couple of hours, and then probably partly to mostly cloudy as we head towards the evening. Here's a look at futurecast. You can see a couple more of those showers trying to drive on through as we make our way into the evening. That being said, few and far between in terms of rain amounts as well as any intensity. So we're not talking about severe weather, certainly not talking about flood concerns. As quickly as the rains are in, they are out, and by the time we get towards closer to midnight, we're going to be on the backside of the front, and that's when temperatures are going to steadily start to fall as we clear skies out. So as you wake up and head out the door for Friday morning, not talking about freezing temperatures, but certainly noticeably cooler than what we've seen over the last 24 to 48 hours. I'll look at the futurecast rain amounts from the model that I just showed you, and you can see less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall, and really just about 100th here and there. And we've got some spots that don't even show any rainfall whatsoever. So there will be completely dry spots, and there'll be some that have just enough to maybe wet the pavement, and that is going to be about it. So again, noticeable change in terms of temperature for tomorrow, but nothing extreme. In fact, pretty close to where we should be this time of year. We should be starting the mornings off in the low 40s. We should be having afternoon highs in the low to mid 60s. That is exactly the forecast that we are calling for our Friday. Lots of sunshine also in the forecast, so obviously zeroed out rain chances for our day. So we'll have a few chances for showers today. We'll dry things out for Friday, maybe bring some rain back into the forecast for the beginning of next week. So our disturbance that's bringing us the cold air, the core of it is going to stay off towards our north and east. So it's going to be bigger impact in terms of the cold weather temperatures across the Great Lakes region, but we're going to get clipped by it here as we move into Friday, but not after that. After that, look how much of the cold air starts to dissipate off towards the north. Now we get another little minor dip here in the jet stream going into the early part of next week. That could translate into another slight chance of rain, and maybe the slightest, if ever, of a cool down heading from Sunday into Monday. But watch what happens here. We've got this mild stretch of air and really this ridge that's going to start to build as we go through Christmas week. And so as we get into Christmas Day, we're talking about very mild temperatures in place. So if you're hoping for one of those colder Christmas, doesn't look like that's going to be in the cards this time around. So scattered showers, maybe a record high temperature for today. 82 would tie the record set back in 1924. We'll see the cooler air arrive for Friday. It's going to linger into Saturday morning. Saturday morning, yeah, we're going to be in the upper 30s, but we're going to quickly rebound through the day with highs in the mid 70s. Last weekend before Christmas, so a lot of Christmas shopping, maybe even some holiday parties going on. Sunday, we may have to dodge a few raindrops. Saturday will be dry, but outdoors should be just fine. If you got a spill outside due to the size of the family, you'll notice that as we look towards Monday, we'll keep a lingering shower in the forecast and that slight cool down before really a stagnant weather pattern starts to take place for the rest of the Christmas week.